Remember that your perception of the world is a reflection of your state of consciousness. By Eckhart Tolle. I love this quote, and it perfectly transitions directly into what I plan to talk about today. The two topics I plan to go over are perspective and attention, and how they both relate to exactly what I experienced here today. So as you can see, everything's pretty wet, not the sunny day that Florida may be known for. And I thought of this today because as I was coming home planning to make this video, I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to talk about yet. I have my long list of items that I plan to discuss, but still wasn't quite sure which one I wanted to pinpoint on today. And on my way home, as it started to pour down and my brain started to think, the negative thoughts that come whenever the rain comes, I stopped and remembered two things. One, a video that I saw a couple weeks ago that said a very similar thing about this guy who said he felt so invigorated by relinquishing the titles put on, like, weather. Like, why is some weather good and why is some weather bad? That made me think. I liked that one. And then also just going back to quotes like that from Eckhart Tolle and like the discussions I've had with mentors of mine and my own experiences in life, how everything is just perspective. It's all about how you look at it. And I figured this would be a great day to go over that because it directly interrupted my plans, but I'm still just as happy as I am, if not happier. I'd say probably even happier than I was earlier, expecting, a sunny day out with no clouds and thunderstorms or anything of the sorts. I want to start with perspective, and at least how I define it here is how you view and perceive the information in front of you, / your angle, how you're looking at something. And that can change, whether that be for good, for bad, and I have the two here with weather as the example. So good weather, many think, sunny, no clouds, moderate temperatures, not too hot, not too cool. Bad weathers are super hot, super cold, rainy, overcast, lightning, thunder, all this overcast sky. But what makes it good or bad? Why does it have to be good or bad? You can actually break this down further whenever you go into just labels in general. Labels such as right versus wrong, should, supposed to, is. Why is this thing the way it is? Why? Things are supposed to happen. This should happen, but why? Let me rephrase that. Few things in life are supposed to, should, and or is or are the way they are just because. And by getting rid of those labels, we can actually just enjoy things for what they are, not because they're supposed to be a certain way. And now, using that thinking, we should be sitting with a clean slate. The day is the day. Now, how do we make it a good day? Because we can all agree that most people want to have a good day more often than they want to have a bad day. And in order to incorporate more good days, you're going to have to start working with the weather, because the weather's going to do what it wants to. You can't win it, so it's all about the perspective, going back to the Eckhart Tolle. And here's where the attention comes to play. So remember, we said two things, perspective and attention. The perspective was the broad, and the attention is the narrow. The Cambridge Dictionary definition of attention is the act of directing the mind to listen, see, or understand, or simply put, to notice. And that's exactly what I want to focus on here today. So with that simple, clean slate that we've made by eliminating all the pre-judgments of the day or putting labels on things that we haven't even genuinely assigned ourselves, but that we just assign due to cultural customs and what we're used to because we've been around it and exposed to it and conditioned to those things, we're now sitting here with a clean slate, and now we get to make the day what we want of it. So what are we going to look for? That's the key. Going back to the legitimate definition, to notice. What are you going to notice that's going to benefit you along your day? As of right now, what I'm enjoying listening to, the sound of the droplets falling, the birds chirping now that the rain's starting to whisk away. I can hear the thunder rumbling off in the distance. What do I see? I can see the droplets dripping off the tip of all the leaves. I can watch the puddles dance as every new drop falls into it. I can see the splash of the water as my car drives past a puddle on the highway. It's paying attention to the little details, the small things that truly do add up to make what you'd call a great day. What do you feel? Currently, I feel the breeze. I feel the moisture in the air. My breath is heavier, but in almost a nice way. I can feel the water droplets exploding on the ground next to me, sending mist over to my legs. I can feel the water dripping on my hair and on my arms and on my legs. I love that feeling. And the more you tap into these little things, the more you're gonna love every single day. And at least for me, that's my goal, is to have every day be the best day ever, because you only have so many. That's the way I see it. And to end it here with a simple line, it's all about how you look at it and what things you're looking at. And I love that right there, because it pretty much explains all of it together. Don't allow preconditioned responses to actions in life direct you without you having a say in the path. That right there is simply how you can change every bad rainy day into a great one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I have plenty more topics that I plan to discuss in the future. This is simply just the beginning. I really do appreciate everyone sticking around on the channel and interacting. Please always feel free to leave your comments down below so I have ideas to talk about in these videos. And please don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, share this with someone if you think it can help them out, and I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.